our less fortunate brothers and sisters in the Philippines through your various community activities, outreach activities. You have been providing much needed assistance and support to the most vulnerable members of our society. I cannot count the many ways anymore by which you have come forward to help our less fortunate brothers and sisters. And because of your shining example, because of your generosity, because of your willingness to help, we felt at the Consulate that it is only but proper for us to also help our community to bounce back from the economic difficulties brought about by the pandemic. And so what did we do? So we engaged also in various projects to show our support for small and medium Filipino-American enterprises in California. And one of these projects, we call it the Lutong Pinoy, Lasang Pinoy in Los Angeles, in which we visited various Filipino-American owned restaurants all over Los Angeles, showing our support for Filipino cuisine in the hopes that awareness of Filipino cuisine will be greater among mainstream American society so that they will patronize also Filipino cuisine. Ladies and gentlemen, mga kababayan, of course, our celebration of Filipino-American History Month will not be complete if we do not also pay tribute to a man by the name of Larry Itliong. Larry Itliong can be considered as one of the fathers of the labor movement in the West Coast. We know what he did in the 1960s, I think. He led a group of farm workers in Stockton, California, in Delano, California. They had a strike championing the rights of farm workers to improve their lives as farm workers. And the effect of that movement can be felt up to today, because reforms were made to improve the lives of laborers in that part of California. And eventually, the reforms that were introduced because of the movement started by Larry Itliong, they were made part of the law of the land, of labor laws of California. And so, mga kababayan, with this retelling of the great past of the Filipino-Americans in the United States, I hope that we, the present generation, will not lose touch of this glorious history. Let this past inspire you, inspire all of us to rally closer together and strive towards more inclusive representation, both economically and politically in this country. Likewise, it is my fervent hope that the present generation of Filipino Americans will not just spend all their time playing video games, or watching screen games, or doing TikToks. I hope that they will look back also at the past of their ancestors and use the achievements of the likes of Larry Itliong, the achievements of the likes of Joe Solomonson, the achievements of the like of Cora Soriano here, and many other members of our Filipino-American community, and inspire themselves to achieve also their own version of the American dream, and pass on to the next generation so that they may grow up and grounded in our community's history. Lastly, mga kababayan, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage everyone to use this year's October celebration to further inspire greatness in every Filipino that we see in our community. In reminding Filipino Americans of the contributions of those who came before us, of those who came before them, we are actually allowing the present generation, the present community of Filipino Americans to realize how much more also they could achieve while remaining true to our unique identity, our love for joy and greatness, our love for karaoke nights, our love for parties, for fiestas, and our bayanihan spirit, which shines forth every time there is calamity back in our country. It is great to be Filipino, isn't it?
Yeah.
So today, let us rejoice. Let us give ourselves a big round of applause as we celebrate another glorious and joyous Filipino-American history. Maraming salamat po.
Yes. Woo!